All right. Yay! Yippee! Woohoo! First cover release.
Yatta!
Oh, I was nervous. I'm still nervous now. Not gonna lie.
Why?
It's my first one, and as much as I don't want to be like, oh, perfectionist about it, I still want it to go out pretty well. So that's why
I
the
get
process
that.
was a little bit more, I guess, strict. I guess strict in myself.
Meticulous.
Meticulous, yeah.
Yeah, but that's honestly, you're so valid for that.
But then I also wanted it to, because it would be a first impression for people, I wanted people to be able to see this cover and be like, whoa, they're cool. Plus,
Yeah.
this project would be the first of a basically project kind of genre that I want to do, where I collab with a bunch of people that I wanted to do covers with. Yeah. So the idea would be to not only push myself out there with different languages, genres, and different kinds of things, I wanted to find ways to challenge myself vocally, because when it comes to duetting with other people and collabing with other people, you have to consider their vocal range and things like that as well. And when I took that into consideration, I've already contacted a lot of people, but I knew when it came down to it, I wanted to do a cover with you for sure, because I've heard a lot of your other covers, and I was just like, she would be such a fun collab partner for this.
It's an honor. Thank you.
No, it's an honor.
That's such a high opinion. I feel so much pressure.
I didn't want to say anything
Thank
until we
you.
recorded, because I knew you'd be like, no, but like, really.
Thank you. Thank you.
And just like on the ends of just like, you're also a friend that I do want to work with, and this was something I did want to do with you irregardless. But I knew you were one of the first ones I wanted to ask, and I knew just with how I've heard you in terms of just like tuning into your streams and your other covers, I knew this song would have been perfect.
Yeah, we also relate a lot because a lot of the VTubers we like are similar.
Yeah, oh my gosh, we had extensive conversations about that as well. But yeah, when I thought about it, I knew Bloody Groovy was a song. So the song that we're talking about is Bloody Groovy by ChroNoir. It was a song that I wanted to cover, but I knew I needed someone to complement my voice in a sense that, in a similar way that ChroNoir Kuzahan Kanae do. So I had to find someone that could do that. That's when you came along, when you dropped into stream. Just like the Digidestin in the digital world, you know?
Digidestin! Oh, Digimon めっちゃ好き. I love Digimon.
But then I also have to ask, was this a song that you've been wanting to cover? Why did you say yes? I know it's a heavy question, but...
I'm like a big fan of ChroNoir, especially Kanae, because Kanae is my Kamioshi. He's the reason I got into VTubing. And also, when I first met you, I saw you through a Digimon Survive stream just randomly, right? And I love Digimon, like I said, and I was like, if there's people that like Digimon, I know they're a cool person. What's my thought process?
I think you literally said that in chat too. You're just like, I saw you were streaming Digimon Survive, and I knew immediately I could trust you. And I'm like, oh, that's a lot of blind faith.
I'm that type of person, literally. But then I also like tuned into your streams, and then I got to know you. We like talked about, and we happen to have like a lot of similar Oshis in our Oshi list.
Yeah.
And then we just bonded over that. And I was like, okay, I can trust this person as a friend. And then you asked me if I wanted to do a duet, and I was like, oh my god, me! And then you suggested this song, and I was like, oh, I love them! And it just everything just fell into place, to be honest. So
it's true.
yeah.
I think it was funny too, because I think I gave you like 2 or 3 song choices, and you saw ChroNoir's Bloody Groovy in the list of songs. And you're like, that one, that's the one we need to do.
Yes. But like people have asked me for like duet collaborations and stuff, and and as great as all of them have been, like I think you are some of the few that have put like so much effort into it, like into it audio wise and visually too. Like especially, I think this has been like the most effort I've like been in process wise for like the visuals and stuff, because for people watching, Yuuna has this artist friend who's very talented, and they brought them in and they would ask things about like the outfit, what do you want to wear, what kind of vibe are you going for, and it was just so detailed, and I like that a lot.
Well, even when I commission them, like for them, our process, they know my process already because we are friends. So if I've commissioned them before, unless I've just explicitly like told them, oh, you have creative freedom, a lot of the times they knew that I was a lot more hands-on with the process. So when it came to the visuals, as much as I wanted to be like, I don't know what this person likes, so I extended the invitation to you as well, so that we can make sure that it not only reflects the concept of the music video, but it reflects you as a person as well. Because I feel like that's a big important thing, because we could have easily just copy and pasted the visuals in terms of how Kuzuha and Kanae were in their videos, but I wanted to make sure it still had touches of us in there as well.
Yeah, I really like that. I felt like my visual was like K-poppy. I like that. I love K-pop.
I think,
and I love the veil on yours too. Oh, they haven't seen it yet, but
we'll go into
Sorry.
it. Yeah, we'll
I'm
talk about it a little
things.
bit more. But yeah, I had fun. I wanted to do something a little bit different when it came to the style. So when it came down to it, I just wanted to have more of like that gothic theme, but still look modern and make sense for an idol in a sense, you know?
I'll save more of my comments to the visuals when it actually shows up on the screen. But it's I'm just so excited. I don't know what's gonna happen with the video though. I haven't seen too much about that.
Okay. I know I've been replaying, so technically I've already gotten a first look of this, and I've already shown like my family, but I was excited. Okay, they had really good opinions about it too. Listen.
Okay. No, I have good expectations. Okay. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I looked at it, but it's still every time I watch it, it's so great.
Okay, I'm excited.
So I'm gonna start the video, but let me know if you want me to pause at any point to discuss anything that you see or even hear.
Wow. Oh my god.
Look at us.
Wow. Ooh. Our makeup looks so fire.
It was so... That was a process in itself too.
Wow, they went all out with the video. Holy. Sheesh.
I still try to catch myself trying to find different details with the visual aspects for the lyrics. Oh my gosh, so cool, so cool. Whoa!
Wow.
Whoa! Whoa!
god, the video editor went ham.
They really
Holy
did.
sheesh.
The
Oh my
art, the
God.
visuals for the video, it's just, oh my gosh, it all came together so nicely.
So freaking good. Oh my god. I like that so much.
So
I feel like there's so much to break down.
there is a lot to break down. To start with, so in the credits, it actually did mention that you did the mixing as well as the vocals. What was that process like?
I felt like I could still make the mix better if I had a better PC, a better laptop. My potato laptop could have I wish it could add more effects and stuff, and it could have been a little bit more better. But I still think the mix came out well, despite the limits to what I could do.
It came out really well. When I heard it, I was like blown away. Like there were times where, because I had the you know, the audio for a while, I would just sit in my car and listen to it on the speakers on blast.
Oh my god, I was really happy with how the mix came out. I think like the challenges with mixing two vocals is trying to balance them out. But luckily, like it wasn't that hard at all with yours. It was pretty simple. I've had to mix like other people's vocals before, and this one was not as challenging at all. It was really nice to do. Yeah, my main thing with mixing is like vocal tuning, and like there's have been times where people have been like really pitchy and stuff, but you're on pitch, and I was like, oh, load off my shoulders.
I'm actually so glad. No, I'm actually so glad because not a lot of people know this, but during the time that I was recording for this, it was in between when I was sick. So there were times where I could record and just couldn't. So it took a while. That's why it took a while for me to record. But I think I had just barely got over a cold and just got my voice back. So I recorded as quickly as I could.
Yeah, well, you sounded great.
It did help that Kuzuha's voice is very, it's more of a chest voice. So it was a lot more comfortable for me to sing along to without having to strain too much. Yeah,
because we did the freaking Diamond City Lights cover before this one. That one was like Diamond City goes so freaking high.
Oh my god, my head voice is still not as like stable, so I'm like, oh, I can't imagine the mixing for that.
That was hard, and plus we had a third voice in that, so that one was more hard to mix than this one. But this one was fun to mix though. I liked it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. And I know, so when it came down to picking our parts, we basically just chose our Oshis. You took Kanae's parts. And I ended up taking Kuzuha's. I had no problems with that. I was just like, you know, Kuzuha's cool. I liked him. I like watching his stuff, you know? But the one challenge was when it came down to singing along and learning the lyrics. Previously, I had learned Kanae's parts because when it came down to singing it, it felt more natural to me. It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
No, nice a bit. I saw your face, and I'm just like, no, it's okay. That's the whole point of this cover challenge. Remember, it's for me to step outside of my comfort zone. So I had to try my best to emulate Kuzuha's strong, more like lowered vocals, which I tried my best to do it. But I think, in a sense, too, like I said, it was a little more difficult. It was easier in the sense because I was sick. I didn't have to, you know, hit higher notes. But I feel like my voice isn't as strong enough yet. But you did really well with like complementing that with your not only like your own vocals, but with the ad-libs, because you did the ad-libs as well, right?
Yeah, I thought it would bring, like when I did those harmonies in the end of the thing. That's definitely how I sing normally. But I like to supplement power with quantity with my vocals usually, which has to do with like harmonies and stuff. Which is why I stacked those in the ad libs and thought it would bring some more depth to the cover.
It did.
I don't really like when I do collabs with people, I don't really ask people to do the ad libs because like I don't know. I just feel bad. Don't want to make them do more work than necessary.
I think also too, when it comes down to recording the ad-libs, it's very specific. So you'd have to be there with the person to sort of coach them. And sometimes that adds more work than it needs to.
Yeah. I think I'm like also the type of person that's like, I'll just do it myself.
Miss Independent!
No, but then like, but it's like it's just ad-libs. It's not much, but like I think we both did a lot of heavy lifting vocally, so pat ourselves on the backs.
Yay!
We both did a lot of work.
Fetch. We did. It turned out really well. It turned out better than I could have imagined. Just knowing, like, step by step, like only seeing the parts that I could see from the recording my end to communicating with you, it slowly started building and it started slotting into place. And then more so when the visuals came to us, and then when the video started, we started getting video updates.
Yeah.
Did you have any other comments that you wanted? Oh, you wanted to talk more about the visual aspects of it, right? The process for the visual aspects.
Oh, I did. So like visually, I liked how mine was like K-poppy. I think that's what I referenced a lot for the reference photos. I think. Yeah, and then I had like the angel concept, and I like that touch of like that wing makeup on one of my eyes. That was cool.
It was funny.
And then you had the vampire aesthetic.
Yeah, it was funny too because I saw the wing makeup for yours, and anytime you would update it too with different concepts, I would try to kind of like mirror that in mine as well, because I think a lot of people don't realize visually that's what Kuzuha Kanae did in the video. And while, like I said, we tried to keep the concepts similar to them but add our splash of our own interpretations to it, so I love that you made it your own.
Yeah, thanks. I like that you did stuff that like really shows off like your charm as well. Also like the accessories, like the little spine accessories that we referenced from the original design. Those are so cool.
Right. Oh my gosh, when I saw the process for that from the artist Boats, I was just like, oh my god, this looks great. He's like,
shout out to them.
I know, shout out to Boats_R_cool.
Hell yeah.
They are the cool.
Also really like the accessory on top of your head, the moon one.
Yeah.
That was so pretty.
I wanted to be
so
extra.
pretty.
I think that's literally the only reason why we did it. At first we weren't gonna add anything, but then I said, but Areia has a head accessory too that stands out a little bit more, because the veil is technically a hair accessory, but it doesn't stand out. It's more of an accent to a lot of the colors that we have going on for like the hair and things like that. So I wanted to add that pop with the headpiece.
Yeah, I think a lot of this was like balancing each other's visuals out too. Like I think that's also why we added the ribbon on my hair, because it felt like there was something missing or something. I forget what it was.
I think it was a mixture of that, and I think Kanae in the video had a ribbon somewhere there.
Ah, that's right. So. And like the angel wing and the little bat wing on your end. That's so cool.
Yeah. Like I said, when we kept getting updates, I was so excited.
I love this. This was so good. Like this was so goated. I loved it.
Yeah. And then I think what really tied together the video editing too was just the videography, the lyrics, the typography. It really helped make the video pop out so much more.
Yeah, look at that font. Oh my god.
I don't know.
Gradient.
But the visual effects too, because a lot of them were added as well by the video editor, ANAIRA.
Yeah.
They did really good.
Yeah, looks fantastic.
Every time I would get an update, I'd get so excited. Every update I got, I was just like, oh, I can't wait to show everyone. I can't wait to show.
This was such a pleasure and honor to be a part of this project, Yuuna. Thank you for having me.
No, thank you for joining. Thank you for taking the invitation to join me as well. Because I know I myself don't have a lot of experience with the behind the scenes process for a lot of the covers. So a lot of it was a learning process for me too. So thank you for being there and putting up with any anxiety.
No. I think you did fantastic, and it's like this quality for your first cover. I think your community is gonna love it.
I hope your community as well would enjoy it. Because
my community is gonna be like, oh my god, who's that really cool purple hair person? I'm gonna subscribe and like it, and then
But then they're gonna be like, oh my god, Aria, you had this side to you I didn't know. You're just so cool and kakkoi, and I just, oh my gosh.
Kakkoi. Yabai.
Yeah. If you guys haven't already, be sure to check out Bloody Groovy cover by me, Yuuna and Areia. Woo!
Subscribe to Yuuna.
Subscribe to Areia.
You better subscribe to them. Holding you at gunpoint in Minecraft.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. They don't have guns in Minecraft.
Sword point. Arrow point. whatever is in that game.
You don't even know.
Yeah, you do that.